She's the one. Alrighty, right here.
Many more, sir, many more.
My name is Cedric, like the entertainer, but I'm not that funny.
This is the Emmy Awards for the restaurants. And so it's a great night for Washington because we have an opportunity to honor all of our great restaurants throughout the city and the metropolitan region.
All right, nice bright smile.
Hey, Pedro. I'm Rodrigo. I'm Jose Miguel.
I love food. I'm having so much fun.
It's been hours, days, weeks, months, but we're finally here on the big night, the Rammy Awards 2017. I'm Furman Patterson here at the Washington Convention Center, and everyone's been waiting to find out who take home the Rammys tonight. We'll have interviews, we'll have food, we'll have dancing, we'll have everything. It's the Rammys, so stick around.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Restaurant Association Metropolitan Washington President and CEO, Kathy Hollinger.
Good evening. Welcome to the Rammys. It's our 35th year. And on behalf of our chairman, John Snedden, and the RAMW Board of Directors, welcome to the annual Rammy Awards. I want to thank Greg Odell, Eric Moses, who I saw, and the entire team at Events DC for inviting us back and setting the stage for what is already a fabulous night. This year marks year 4 in this stunning venue. And hasn't it been great since we've been here? We all know that the world has their eyes on the DC region. Our incredible restaurants and innovative food service concepts continue to flourish and bring new flavors and exciting talent to the culinary map. We also know that restaurants are a key part of what makes our city a world-class hospitality destination. And the Rammy Awards is just the kind of unique to DC event to celebrate that. We have joining with us tonight in the celebration, DC Mayor Muriel Bowser, member of the Mayor's Cabinet, Chairman Mendelson and his colleagues from our esteemed DC City Council. I saw Jack Evans. We have members and delegates from the Commonwealth of Virginia and the state of Maryland, as well as various embassy ambassadors and dignitaries. Let's give them a round of applause for joining us. Each year we gather here to celebrate the esteemed group of deserving finalists, to announce winners in 21 award categories, and honor our hardworking restaurant and food service community. After many months of deliberations by the judges panel, an anonymous group of media writers and industry experts, and online voting by the foodie public for a select group of categories, the time has come to finally announce the winners. I hope you noticed our version of Hollywood's Walk of Fame in the main lobby. We are paying homage to previous chefs of the year who have all shaped our industry over the past 2 decades. Tonight's honorees join these stars in an official way, but all of you in the industry walk in the footprints as you operate, in their footprints as you operate your restaurants each and every day. So many of you in the community bring your career's worth of experiences and inspiration gleaned from chefs you work with along the way. As I look out at all of you in the audience tonight, and as we think about some of our industry greats, I see pioneers like Robert Wiedmeyer, Jeff Tunks and the team at Passion Food Hospitality, Jeff Boobin, Roberto Donna, Fabia Trabocci, Todd Gray, Nora Puyan, and Frank Ruda, just to name a few. I think about teachers and talents like past Duke Siebert honorees, Jean-Louis Paladin, Jose Andres, Bob Kincaid, and John and Ginger Latham, and legends like Michelle Richard and Michael Birchinall, who we were devastated to lose recently. I could list dozens more chefs, restaurateurs, CEOs, and visionaries whose lasting influence continues to shape our hospitality scene. But we have a show to put on. As much as tonight is about celebrating all of you and your accomplishments, it also is a testament to the sense of unity and camaraderie we all have as a food service community across the region. I have the pleasure of working in an industry that I respect and enjoy so much, and I want to thank you for trusting me to represent you and your businesses and be your collective voice every single day. So, in the spirit of celebrating, let's raise a glass. I'm going to raise my bottle of Mountain Valley spring water. I'm raising this to all of you, your teams, and your businesses. Everyone in this room and all those supporting the industry are critical to the success we share. Now, a quick but heartfelt thank you to my dream team, my staff of RAMW. They're amazing. And our board of directors, led by Chairman John Sneddon. Thank you to our Rammy's Gala co-chairs, David Moran of Clyde's Restaurant Group, and Rob Muma of Bel Air Produce and Watermark Foods, and all of the committee members, an incredible team of vendors and volunteers. Please join me in a round of applause for all of those who have worked so hard to make tonight possible. Thank you to our event sponsor, Events DC, our major food and beverage pavilion sponsors, the Embassy of Argentina and guest chef Diego Biondi, our partners at Pro Chile, Patagonia Mussel, and Vigna Pirazzoli. From Peru's Trade Investment Office, we welcome you back, Peru, and all your Pisco partners to the Rammys. And the Embassy of the Republic of Korea with support from H Mart. Our awards show is brought to you by our partners at Coastal Sunbelt Produce and designed by the talented team at Design Foundry. Big thanks go to our opening reception sponsor, Bel Air Produce and Watermark Foods, and to our platinum and diamond level food and beverage sponsors at Profish, Republic National Distributing Company, Fine European Wines, Cisco Food Services of Baltimore, Savile Food Service, Congressional Seafood, Heineken USA, PepsiCo, and many, many more who are supplying our menus tonight with a remarkable 99% donated product. It's amazing. The entertainment tonight is courtesy of Trimark Adams Birch. Our winner's circle is hosted by Open Table, and Lyft is our transportation sponsor. And this year, we are delighted to have the Washington Post on board as our official media sponsor. And would like to recognize American Express, NOMA Business Improvement District, and DC HealthLink for their support. Now, for you tennis fans, you may know the City Open Tennis Tournament hosts its player party every year, just as the tournament opens. And this year, the player party is here, upstairs in the ballroom. So be sure to check it out. And now, that was quick, wasn't it? Now the first award. The Duke Siebert Award is given to a member of the wider restaurant community whose dedication and leadership have contributed to the success of Washington's vibrant restaurant scene, and to honor those individuals who make a lasting, significant contribution to the region and community. Earlier this year, we had the honor to announce this year's Duke Siebert recipient, a restaurateur who has shaped DC's dining scene in many, many ways. Let's take a look.
When I moved here 28 years ago, I knew I wanted to open an Indian restaurant, but find an Indian restaurant where Indian Americans could be proud of taking their American friends or their families.
Who would have thought his first restaurant, the Bombay Club, would then turn into such an empire as Ashok has created? He has helped transform the eating, dining, and socializing landscape of the whole city.
When I started restaurant reviewing, the most important restaurants in Washington were French restaurants. And Ashok changed that. He not only taught people to enjoy and appreciate a new kind of food, but he showed them how good it could be.
Ashok, he is energetic, enthusiastic.
Well, he was one of the original guys that started restaurants. He's survived all these years, but he has quality, does quality work.
He is the detail man of Washington dining.
Very smart, very funny.
A perfectionist.
That man can work a room like no one I've ever seen.
What he did for Washington is beyond belief. Not only did he open all these restaurants, his sense of hospitality totally changed the DC dining environment.
He is a very dedicated person, and he is a visionary.
Warm, enthusiastic, and full of the life of a great restaurateur.
He cares about his staff, and he cares about his guests and their experiences. And we all are looking forward to what is yet to come.
What I have achieved today in restaurant-wise, I wouldn't have achieved this without the support and dedication and hard work of all the past and present employees I worked with, my creative chefs, my general managers, cooks, dishwashers. Those are the people, the staff you work every day with, are the most important people in our life. It's not a one-man show, okay? And I want to thank all my employees, past and the present, who made this happen for me. That's it.
So ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming to the stage the 2017 Duke Siebert Capital Achievement Award recipient, our friend, also known as the original gangster, Ashok Bajaj.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much, thank you. Really, what can I say after this introduction? Thank you, Kathy. And I know she will give me 1 minute to talk. I know we are third. I'd like to thank everyone who took the time to make the video this evening. And thank you so very much for your kind words. And I also like to congratulate all the nominees this evening. My warmest, sincerest congratulations to all of you. Washington has become a world-class dining destination, as Kathy said in her introduction. It is because of all of you in this room who have worked so hard, so passionately for so many years for City to receive this recognition. And you all deserve all the credit and recognition and much more. I truly believe my team, the past and the present, also have played a role in this. And I want to thank my team who's sitting here. Without all of you here, I will not be standing here to receive this award. Thank you. And coming in here, I saw so many familiar faces with whom I had the pleasure of working for the last 28 years. And I want to thank you for your contribution to my restaurant group as well. So thank you. And like Andrea said in her remarks, what is yet to come. And I hope and I wish good things for all of us. And Kathy, finally to you and the board for giving me this award. And I'm honored and grateful for receiving this Lifetime Achievement Award. And I share this with my entire team and dedicate this to my parents who taught me the value of hard work. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the hosts of The Tommy Show on 94.7 Fresh FM, Kelly Collins and Tommy McFly.
Oh my goodness, do we love the Rammys? Holy cow.
Any award ceremony that starts at 5 with an open bar and is done before Game of Thrones is okay in my book. And by the way, at 9 o'clock, I'll be streaming at table 12. If anybody wants to join me, we can still party and have a good time. Team Khaleesi.
Good choice.
Let's hear it for the employees and for the managers that make the restaurants run. Just as amazing, as that favorite dish or that cocktail you have too many of, or that appetizer you tweet about. The people who make the restaurant run are the employees. For the spots that we love, they are the ones that make the difference. And we know that a delicious meal and good food is all about the people and the warm hospitality that we share when we see our favorite employees and our favorite managers at our favorite restaurants. So the Restaurant Employee and Restaurant Manager of the Year awards were chosen by an anonymous panel of educators and HR professionals, and the finalists for Restaurant Employee of the Year are
Noe Alfaro, Republic. Heather Berry, Bar Pilar. Joseph Cassis, Passion Fish Bethesda. David Perry, Riss. David Trezevant, Carmine's Family Style Italian Restaurant.
If you have one, raise your glass for Joseph Cassis from Passion Fish Bethesda.
Thank you. Wow, was not expecting this. I really can't accept an individual award without thanking my entire team at Passion Fish Bethesda. Especially Sabrina Marquis, my general manager, has been with me since the very beginning, literally helped me build that restaurant. So special thanks to her, but also the entire Passion Food team. Been with them for 7 years. David Weisenberg, Gus DeMillo, Jeff Tunks, Scott and Chris Klein, Ryan McCarthy have been friends of mine for years. Very good times, very bad. So thank you all very much for coming out tonight. Thank you all for this.
These are some of the hardest working people in the business who display the highest level of professionalism, leadership, creating amazing experiences for their guests. The finalists for Restaurant Manager of the Year are
Julio Amador, Cork Wine Bar. Christine Gibson, Iron Gate. John Grace, The Hamilton. Matthew McQuilkin, Pizzeria Paradiso. Margaret Perry, Kirasan.
And the Rammy goes to John Grace from the Hamilton.
Wow. I got to be quick. I want to thank John, Latham, and Ginger for building such beautiful restaurants. Tom Meyer for having the faith in me to make me a GM of that restaurant. The entire staff of the Hamilton restaurant. Without them, this is not achievable. And a special thanks to David Moran, mentor, friend, and I don't think I'd be here today without him. And the two favourite ladies in the room tonight, my mother, Teresa, who travelled away to Ireland to help me celebrate this. Thank you. And my sisters and brother-in-law, but most importantly, my wife, Catherine, who's been a tremendous support to me. So thank you. Thank you so much.
We have seen so many Rammy stars go on to open stellar restaurants and do awesome things. These next Rammy finalists have made a big impression and bright futures. The finalists for Rising Culinary Star of the Year are
Sasha Felixson, Doimoy. Ryan Ratino, Ripple. Miranda Rosenfeld, Sally's middle name. Rob Ruba, Hazel. Peter and Hadri Jan, Kobo Sushiko.
And the Rammy goes to Ryan from Ripple.
Wow, I did not expect this at all. I just want to say thank you to my team, obviously. I think none of this is possible without them, none of these achievements. I can't believe it, honestly. I'm shocked. I think it's great. I mean, I can't wait. I hope you all look forward to what we're working on right now. I say thank you to Roger and the team over at Ripple for setting us up on that foundation. And then we look forward to Bresca and having all of you. And that's all I got. So thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, so the region's homegrown food and beverage artisans, they create superb products, superb taste that chefs and beverage managers utilize all throughout their restaurants, throughout their menus, and the finalists for Regional Food and Beverage Producer of the Year are
Atlas Brewworks, DC Brow Brewing Company, New Columbia Distillers, Green Hat Gin, Logan Sausage, Right Proper Brewing Company.
And the winner is La La Land. Oh, sorry. DC Brow Brewing Company.
Thank you guys so much. Honestly, this is possible because of everybody who's here right now and everything you guys do in this city, and this is your party. Thank you for inviting us to it. Thank you for recognizing us at it, and thank you for everything that you do to make this a place where people seek out quality food and quality beverage. Thank you for making quality and making local a priority in what everybody does. And also a massive thank you to everybody who works at DC Brow and puts their heart and soul into making the best beer that we can make every day, and wearing lederhosen for special occasions. But seriously, I mean, we couldn't be more thankful to you enough. It's because of restaurants and quality concepts like what you folks do that make people want to drink quality beer. So we fit together. Thank you very much.
I just also want to give a shout out to our marvelous employees that help us make the high quality beer that we do that all of you like to consume. So cheers to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome anchor reporter for News 4 Today, Un Yang.
Hi, everyone. Always happy to be here. Number one, thank you for feeding me. And I know you want to get to the fun part, so I'm going to go ahead and start. I have some really great categories for you that were chosen by you, the public. The finalists for the categories of favorite gathering place, upscale, casual brunch, everyday casual brunch, there's a difference, and you know what it is, and favorite fast bites were all chosen by an anonymous panel of judges, but the winners in each of these categories were chosen exclusively by the public, and NBC4 was the official and proud public voting partner this year, and we spread the word far and wide to tell everyone to vote and to vote and to vote and to vote. You have to check out my Facebook feed telling everyone to vote. The public took it seriously, and NBC4 collected thousands upon thousands of votes, which were then tabulated and verified by the accounting firm of Thompson Greenspan LLC. No La La Land moment, Tommy? No La La Land moment. Now, the first publicly voted category is favorite gathering place of the year, your favorite neighborhood places to come together, to talk and to eat and to drink and to enjoy your life. The finalists for favorite gathering place are
Brookland's finest bar and kitchen, the front porch at Evening Star Cafe, L'Oreal Plaza, Pearl Dive Oyster Palace, Petworth Citizen and Reading Room.
The Rammy goes to Pearl Dive Oyster Palace.
So this award is incredible to us and our whole team at Pearl Dive. We work tirelessly to, as we all do, to kind of create an environment that we can all feel comfortable in and enjoy ourselves and enjoy the community. And we've had tenured people, but we've also had people that have left and come back and left and moved on to bigger and better things. But there's one thing that stayed the same, and it's Jeff and Barb and the whole team behind Black Restaurant Group that have built these establishments that we can flourish in and enjoy ourselves in and welcome the community in. And it's something that, especially being voted by the public to be a place where we can have these relationships with each other and the guests and everyone that comes through those doors is just amazing. And for us to and for Lupe, and then for everyone who works in in the front of the house, bartenders 3 years ago that have built this community and us and whatnot.
Appreciate it. To the
it's
people.
Amazing. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
All right, everyone knows DC loves to brunch. I tried to go to brunch today. It's very crowded at every restaurant. The next category celebrates the best upscale brunches in our region, and the finalists are
Convivial, Del Campo, Marcel's by Robert Wiedmeyer, The Restaurant at Patamac Farm, The Source by Wolfgang Puck,
I love all the support. I love everyone here, all the way in the back, too. All right. The Rammy goes to Convivial.
We're going to make it very quick. I'm not good with a lot of crowd. I'm much better at the restaurant being a clown. So if you visit me, I will be very talkative. I just want to thank all the employees that work very late on Friday night and wake up every morning early, on time, to serve you brunch. So if you haven't come to Convivial, please, we are open at 10:30 on Saturday and Sunday. Thank you very much all.
All right, our next publicly voted category is Casual Brunch of the Year. The finalists for Casual Brunch are
Cava Meze, Capitol Hill, DGS Delicatessen, Maquetto, Republic, Sixth Engine,
I think after all these years, I figured get this done faster. The Rammy goes to Republic.
We all really work together as a family on the weekends, and we really try to pull through and make sure that our customers are taken care of first. We put a lot of love in what we do, and we love brunch, surprisingly sometimes, and we just try to have a good time on the weekends, and thank you so much. So.
Thanks.
Danny, you're going to say something? Say something? You? Come on, man. You want to say something?
short and sweet. All right. Congratulations to the brunch winners. And now we have the favorite fast bites of the year. And the finalists are
Beefsteak, Cava Grill, Chase the Submarine, G by Mike Isabella, Taco Bamba Taqueria.
the Rammy goes to Cava Grill.
Thank you. First, I'd like to thank the Restaurant Association for recognizing this category and the changing needs and preferences of our guests. Thanking our guests for voting for us. I'd also like to thank our group, our vendor partners, doing what we do as a group effort. On that note, I'd like to thank Coastal, Scott, and our partners at Acme, and our architect partners at Halfstack Dimitru. I'd like to thank my wife, Mary, for her support, but most importantly, thank these people behind me, Chef D, who's got the genius to transport what we do in full service to a fast format and not sacrifice quality, and our frontline team members in our restaurants who are there right now serving the food and prepping the food. We need to continue to do more as an industry to support better pay, better benefits, and education for our frontline team members. It's for them. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome from Fox 5 News, anchor Holly Morris, and professional tennis player, WTA World number 13, Kristina Mladenovic.
Hey. Hello, everyone. Clearly, I am not Kiki, the professional tennis player. I am Keely O'Brien, the tournament director for the City Open, but I am a professional fan of the DC culinary scene. And no matter what she says, I hear she has a hell of a backhand. So it is great to be back here for the 35th annual Rammys. Actually, someone was asking me earlier how many times I've done this, and I can't even remember. I know that it's like 12 years straight. I wouldn't miss it. I just absolutely love being here, and I love being a part of the restaurant scene. I enjoy all that you do, but I really, really get a lot of joy out of honoring what you do and what you have done and continually do for this city. The Rammy Awards are truly significant indicators of the caliber of culinary talents in the Washington region. And as I said, it is an honor to be a part of this incredible celebration. The next award presentation is for Upscale Casual Restaurant of the Year. The finalists are
Central Michel Richard, Indy, Iron Gate, Proof, The Red Hen,
And the Rammy goes to Proof.
Everyone. Thank you very much for this. We are honored to be here. Thank you to the Restaurant Association. Thank you to all of you who come to Proof and enjoy our food and service. Thank you to the Colors. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. Thank you to our employees and staff and other managers. It takes a village. Cheers and congratulations to everyone.
And of course, lots of thanks to my dad who got it all started 10 years ago. We turned 10 a couple weeks ago. And of course, thanks to this wonderful, wonderful community that we've got to be part of for the last decade and all of our team, past and present. It's an amazing honor. Thank you guys for thinking that we're still worthy of such an awesome honor. And of course we are, thanks to this guy.
Thank you.
So is everyone having a good night? Yes. Come on, let's go. All right. Well, congratulations to the winners so far. Now for our next award. Our delicious category is casual restaurant. The finalists are
Compass Rose Bar and Kitchen, Daikaya, The Daily Dish, Duke's Grocery, Mandu, 18th Street,
and the Rammy goes to Compass Rose Bar and Kitchen.
Thank you so much. I actually talk fast, so this should be, everybody tells me to talk slower, so I'm gonna try. Thank you, everyone, so much. It was an honor to be nominated in the first place, and I'm a little shaky because I didn't totally expect us to get this, so thank you. And I'm sorry, not sorry, for having most of my staff come up. I know you only said 2 guys. I'm sorry, I'm on the board. I'm supposed to be more responsible, but these guys are the reason that we're winning. This is not just my staff. This is my family. See, God damn it. And I love them so much, and they believed in Compass Rose when it was like a very hot old row house off of 14th Street with a young woman who had no idea how to run a restaurant by herself. And a lot of these guys have been with me from day one, and it's because of them that you feel this amazing spirit of vivaciousness at Compass Rose. So thank you for giving us a chance and believing in us. We hope to see you soon. Thank you for letting us feed you.
So they were featured on our show earlier this week when we were gearing up for the Rammys, and I told them, if you come on our show, it might just bring you a little luck. So remember that next year when we ask you to come on. There are some seriously, I don't have to tell you this, but there are some seriously good beer lists, right, at restaurants all across our region. And our next category, yes, cheers, is for the beer program of the year. And the finalists are
B-Side, District Commons, Jack Rose Dining Saloon, Republic, Roofers Union,
and the Rammy goes to Jack Rose.
There's only 2 words to say. Naheem Simon, everyone. Yes.
Whoa. Super exciting because it's a beer program at a whiskey bar. But I really want to thank the whole Jack Rose team, my wife that puts up with me during the beer program, crazy beer weeks, where she doesn't see me, and when she does, I'm not exactly coherent. But more importantly, the nominees, everybody here represents the amazing that DC does, and I think that we have to continue being incredibly passionate, incredibly humble, and continue to do the amazing that we do, because we are small, but we are incredibly mighty. So to you all, thank you so much!
Okay, it's cocktail time all the time at the Rammys, and the 2017 finalists for Cocktail Program of the Year are
Bar Mini by Jose Andres, Indique, Iron Gate, Copnos by Mike Isabella, Royal,
and the Rammy goes to Capnos by Mike Isabella.
This is so exciting. I'm really honored to win this category. I would like to thank Mike Isabella. He's somewhere there for believing in me.
Papa!
Love you, Papa.
Fill him up!
I also like to thank my business partner, Johan, Nick, and George. And also, I wouldn't do it without my team. Hang Nguyen, James Horn. I'm sorry, James Horn.
Horn.
Sorry,
this time. Come on,
Jason Smith, Mary Kelly, Scotty Holland, and of course, I got to thank my wife for putting up with me. So I love you, Shannon. Thank you, guys.
As I was just reflecting on my time here at the Rammies, I think the last several years they've always given me the drink categories. I'm not quite sure what that says, except for the fact that other than the job that I currently have, it seems to me that sommeliers might just have the coolest jobs in town. These talented finalists craft their wine lists with quality, diversity, clarity, and value to ensure that there is something for everyone and adventures to enjoy. So this year's finalists for the Rammy are
Bourbon Steak, Charlie Palmer Steak, Doimoy, Viola, Minibar by Jose Andres,
Oh my goodness. This is Dan Fisher, my husband. He works at Society Fair in Alexandria. Go check him out. He's here for moral support. DC per capita drinks more wine than anywhere in the country. Even with all the amazing mixologists, I just want to shout out to Derek Brown, who won an amazing competition in New Orleans last week. But this award goes to a lot of my mentors, Mark Slater, for Jeffrey Boobin, who gave me a job in 1996 and took a chance on someone who didn't even know what a two-top was, to Brian Voltaggio, who also gave me a lot of support, to Ashok, who I worked with at 701, to Casper at Fiola, to Crazy Sebastian that might be here, to Doimoy and Max Color and the whole team at Proof. DC is amazing. You can get big California wines, there's Georgian wines, there's natural wines, there's orange wines, something for everything, for everyone. But thank you. 14 years of Charlie Palmer. I won this in 2006, so this means so much to me. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome RAMW Chairman of the Board and owner of Rockland's Barbecue and Grilling Company and Right Proper Brewing Company, John Sneddon, and 2017 Rammy's Gala Chair, David Moran of the Clyde's Restaurant Group.
Good evening. What a beautiful day we had today, and what a wonderful evening. Thank you all for coming out. It is a pleasure that I'm here on this stage serving as the RAMW Chairman and as a part of the restaurant industry across the region. Over the past year, the industry said goodbye to some incredible visionaries, friends, mentors, colleagues, and trailblazers. As a region, we lost true icons like NBC's Fours, Jim Vance, who will be dearly missed, and this morning we learned that DC also lost longtime Capitol Hill restaurateur Stuart Long, who is also a friend and who once owned the Hawk and Dove, Jenkins Hills, and other ventures. Tonight, as we look back on a significant year of growth, change, and success, and as the world's eyes are on Washington, D.C.'s culinary footprint, given the awards we have recently received from Zagat, Bon Appetit, and Michelin, we also remember and honor those who are passed on and who shaped our industry, touched our lives in so many ways for many of us in the room. We know there are many more lost this year, but we're paying special tribute to these 7 individuals from the restaurant industry who are deeply missed. As we remember them and many others, let's take a moment of pause to pay tribute to them.
Our next award, the Allied Member Award, is named in honor of an individual who had an immense impact on the Washington region's restaurant industry, and the Rammys in particular, and who we also lost way too soon, Joan Hisaoka. In honor of Joan's tremendous contributions to RAMW and the Rammys, this award has, since 2008, been given in her name. It was hard for the executive committee to choose a winner, as all the finalists are so supportive of the industry and of the association. The finalists for the Allied Member of the Year award are
Acme Paper and Supply Company, Coastal Sunbelt Produce, DC Brow Brewing Company, USI Insurance Services, The Veritas Law Firm,
And the winner is Acme Paper and Supply Company.
The organization was established out of my grandfather's car in 1946, so we're 71 years old. Myself, father, uncles, brothers, cousin, we all started from loading trucks and doing all the different jobs. And as we've grown up and matured within the business, we really have a good understanding of what's needed to take care of our clients and help lead our clients to give themselves the opportunity to succeed in their own businesses.
I truly love my customers. We talk to our customers a couple times a week. You know, it's almost like they become our friends.
Well, I kind of look at them as I guess, family. I mean, all got nicknames for every one of them. That's how tight we are.
What I enjoy as part of being a family business is it's a family business, but being part of the community. Each of these restaurants have their unique brand, their unique identity, and it's great to be part of it. There's so much more concentration now for restaurateurs to develop product that's unique to them, and they're family-run operations. They're local to the communities, and as a family business, it's great to work with other families and help them create the opportunities to grow and succeed as well within the city. It's pretty cool to see yourself up on the big screen. That doesn't happen often. As a family business, just to echo what I said, 71 years old, my grandfather started out of the trunk of his car. It's really important to us to work with our employees who are part of our extended family, to work with our clients who are part of our extended family, and treat everybody as individuals. So thank you so much to our employees. Thank you so much to our clients. Thanks to RAMW, who does all the blocking and tackling for this industry, taking on all the things that matter for us to succeed. And thank you to the spouses, partners, girlfriends, boyfriends, all the people in this room that allow these crazy people to do what we need to do to succeed at the crazy hours that we do. Thank you so much.
Please welcome to the stage Joe Yonan, food editor of The Washington Post, the Rammys' official media partner for 2017, and DC's biggest supporter of restaurants, council member Jack Evans.
Good evening. It is such a pleasure to be here presenting the next 5 awards and in the company of DC council member Jack Evans. I think our only issue is that Jack has appointment television in a little bit, a certain show you're trying to get to.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, we all want to make sure we get home by 9 o'clock to see the Game of Thrones. Right now, I'm not talking about the HBO. I'm talking about the White House on the news. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the Game of Thrones.
I see. So thankfully, our first category has nothing to do with politics. It is instead a very sweet one. The finalists for Pastry Chef of the Year are
Molly Bird, Kirasan, Jamal Gadia, Masseria, Tiffany McIsaac, Buttercream Bake Shop, Brandon Malzahn, Fabio Trabocchi Restaurants, Aaron Reed, Blue Duck Tavern.
'17 Rammy goes to Jamil Gadea Masseria.
Wow, I don't even know what to say. I would just like to thank my girlfriend Sally Roach, my mom Paula Henry for being here, Nicholas Stefanelli and Romanette Stefanelli for supporting me ever since the day I arrived into Washington, D.C., and it's been such a such an amazing no words. There are no words. It's an amazing voyage to get here, so thank you so much.
And before I start on our next category, I want to take this opportunity on behalf of a very, very grateful city and city government to thank all of you, the entire restaurant industry, who have helped make Washington, D.C. the most dynamic city in America today. So thank you all. Thank you so much. When I started on the council 26 years ago, we were a city that really lacked in many things. But because of the restaurant industry, we have turned this place around and have made Washington the world's capital. And again, thank you all for everything that you have done. So our next category exemplifies the creme de la creme of dining in the DC region. The finalists for Formal Fine Dining Restaurant of the Year are
Viola Mare, Minibar by Jose Andres, Sushi Taro, The Source by Wolfgang Puck, Drummers on Main.
Thank you so much, firstly, to Jose, who, without his support, none of this would have been possible. He's done so much for Washington and for us. It's incredible. Thank you to our team. Our team is phenomenal. We are so blessed to have the most talented team, and they do what they do and you know, put on service every night. They work Friday and Saturday nights so we can do this. And thank you to our guests. Some of you are sitting here, and you know, none of this would be possible without our guests, so thank you very much. So, great food and stellar service are the marks of an excellent restaurant of any variety. The following restaurants are shining examples of what it means to be a Service Program of the Year finalist.
The Bombay Club, Minibar by Jose Andres, Ripple, Riss, The Source by Wolfgang Puck.
The 2017 Rammy goes to The Source by Wolfgang Puck.
Good evening. It feels very different standing up here, taking an award for Service Program of the Year. Chef Russell, thank you so much for everything you do in the back of the house. I believe strongly that the restaurant business combines back and front of the house equally. I think that serving guests is such a great honor, and thank you so much. Don't start the music quite yet. Wow, didn't expect that. Thank you so much to everybody. Restaurant Association, my wife, appreciate it, being there. We'll put our best foot forward for everybody. Thank you to all the restaurants. I think it's important for all the employees to be recognized right here. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Oh, Joe, I think you're next.
It says Joe up there, Jack.
I know. Just
Yeah.
trying to steal your.
So our next category is highly anticipated because so many new restaurants open each year. The finalists for New Restaurant of the Year are
All-Purpose, Hazel, Kobo, Requin, Whaley's,
And the 2017 Rammy goes to Hazel.
Wow! All right, I was not expecting that. Cool. Well, thank you to the Restaurant Association. Thank you to all the fine people at Neighborhood Restaurant Group and Michael Babin for taking a chance on me to do Hazel. Big ups to my grandma, Hazel, for inspiring me to do such a restaurant. To my wife, who gave up a career as a chef or put it on hold to raise my two beautiful children. And to all the hardworking people at Hazel right now that are working their butts off so I can stand here and look cool. Thank you. All right.
Okay, the next category is a big one, so I won't keep you waiting. The finalists for the Restaurateur of the Year are
Ike Grigopoulos, Dimitri Mashovitis, Tad Zinaristos, Brett Schulman, Kava Group Inc., Daisuke Utagawa, Katsuya Fukushima, and Yama Juani, Daikaya Group. Jason and Max Culler, Fat Baby Inc. Jamie Leeds, JL Restaurant Group. Ari Gadenson, Mindful Restaurants.
And the Rammy Award goes to a bunch of people whose names I do not have to pronounce. Kava Group Incorporated.
This is incredible. This is amazing. Thank you to the RAMW. Congrats to the other nominees. We're fans of your restaurants. We're customers of your restaurants. I want to thank Dimitri, Ted, and Ike. Ted and Ike are actually in Greece on their yearly trip. But they had the guts and the courage and a little bit of naivety to follow their passions and put their modern American spin on their family's culinary and heritage. And that's grown in this just an amazing, amazing group of people who support us every day. I want to thank my wife, Mary, again. Support, love, and wisdom. Anybody in this room that has a significant other knows the roller coaster of operating restaurants. I want to shout out to Congressional Seafood that support us at our full-service restaurants. I also want to thank the food writing community that helped to dispel the myth that DC is a steakhouse town. It is not anymore. And for 4 kids from Montgomery County, we're honored to represent this talented room and certainly our team members who make this all possible. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, to present our final award of the evening, please join me in welcoming the 2016 Chef of the Year, Rammy winner, Scott Druno of Chico.
All right, DC in the house. I just want to say that I'm so thrilled and honored to stand before you tonight and present tonight's Chef of the Year award. This is my 10th Rammys. My beautiful bride, Allison, and I decided to make DC our home a couple years ago, in large part because of all you in the room. And I just want to thank you for continuing to motivate me to be a better cook, to work harder, to be a better person. You know, your talent, drive, acceptance, perseverance, work ethic is so admirable to me. So thank you all in the room for continuing to motivate me every day. Without further ado, the nominees for the 2017 Rammy Chef of the Year are
Amy Bradwine, Centralina. Eric Bruner Yang, Mikado, Paper Horse. Austin Fawcett, Proof. Katsuya Fukushima, Bantam King, Dakaya, Haikan. Tarver King, The Restaurant at
2017 Rammy Chef of the Year goes to Tarver King, the restaurant at Panamac Farms.
Big old award. All right. Well, thank you guys very much. This is a big deal to me. Been wanting this thing for a long time, but I just want to say that, it's not a one-man show, so I wanted to thank the whole staff at our little Panamac farm. Most importantly, Nathan Shapiro right over there, sous chef. He's been with me for about 10 years now. Yeah, man. Definitely wanted to thank the owner of Panamac Farm who started that place from absolutely nothing, just some grass on a hill. And definitely want to thank my wife, who I love more than anything else in the world. And I just want to say real quick that my dad said that the most proud moment of my life will be when my daughter arrives next month. But until then, this will do. Thank you guys very much.
Okay, so what just happened? Unbelievable. Rising culinary star, right? That's insane.
Right.
Did not expect it. I appreciate everybody and how DC has embraced us so far, and we look forward to just continuing.
Well, I heard that you're going to be doing something new.
We are.
Something coming up soon. Tell us about it.
Yes, sir. We're doing Bresca, located on 14th Street, right at the corner of 14th and T. We're going to be doing a modern take on bistronomy, a European movement that we really haven't felt has made it into the U.S. too much yet. So just upscale contemporary cuisine, but in a very relaxed, inviting environment where people can feel welcome in our home all the time.
Brunch. What's the secret to having a great brunch at a restaurant?
Okay, there's no secret. You just need to have some good employee that can wake up early after a very busy Friday night and Saturday night. So it's all about the people. After it's all seasoning and enjoying like some eggs, basically.
This is your second time nominated, second time winning. What's your secret for winning so much?
Oh, I wish I had a secret for winning and I could pass it on, but honestly, it's just coming in here and I really didn't expect to win this year. It's the second year nominated, but there's a category filled with so talented pastry chefs that it's incredible to think that I would win.
What would you, being the winner tonight, what would you look for in a restaurant? What are the 3 top things a good restaurant must have?
Well, for one, it's really the hospitality industry. So great service, a great experience, and then certainly, tasty, high-quality food.
We get in the room, we all do the same things day in and day out. We all work really, really hard. And just to pat each other on the back and say, hey guys, we understand what each person here is doing, and we just want to give you this award. And I think it's really special.
Just the people that prepare the food.
Because anybody that operates or owns a restaurant knows it takes a village to run a restaurant. And so it's down to the last team member on Sunday night, and it's important to recognize the hard work that everybody contributes to the success of what we do.
You walked off with Chef of the Year. That's a big award. That's a big honor.
Very proud.
Did you come here thinking that you were going to win that?
I did not. No, not at all. And I've been nominated before, and I've been wanting this award for a long time, so it feels really good.
What do chefs have to inspire them to make a great dish?
I'm lucky enough to work on a farm, so I'm inspired every single day. They say that if you love what you do, you never work a day in your life, and I have not worked a day in my life, so I feel pretty good.
Emmy Awards for the restaurants. And so it's a great night for Washington because we have an opportunity to honor all of our great restaurants throughout the city and the metropolitan region. And as you know, we now are the restaurant capital of America. We have as many restaurants as New York City.
I'm here to represent Korea. I work with the Korean Embassy,
And this is our second year at the Rammies, and we're so excited to be here. And we're presenting a few of our favorite dishes this year, a little bit different from last year.
This is the hardest working industry, probably next to film. And it is a celebration for everybody, because I think as you hear everyone, the winners talking about the night, they talk about their teams and how much their teams are a part of that fabric to success. We also want to celebrate everything that has happened in the year. So we feel very fortunate, and as you look around the room, you really see that it's industry that's celebrating, not one particular chef or one particular restaurant.
I've seen and interviewed someone from Peru, someone from Chile. This thing is international.
Absolutely. It's international and it's also local. It's a true representation of the diversity that we see in food and ingredient. So you will see a lot of that around the room on the beverage and food side.
And at the end of the night, it's always time for the biggest party of the night, the dancing. Are you going to be out there on the dance floor?
Of course I am. Are you?
Yes, I will.
I will.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure. Well, you've seen the winners, you've tasted the food, you've danced on the dance floor. Another incredible event, the Rammies 2017. I'm Furman Patterson, and we'll see you again next time.